Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful family, my friends. How are you? I know it's been a couple of days since I've recorded. Good morning. Since I've recorded or since I've just came on here, and I will say like these past couple of days, like I just been like, I've been at a place of just like really just resting. If I could be honest, like it just was like um it was like resting, but also like getting some information that I needed personally from God, to be able to handle the circumstance and the situation that was brought in front of me, you know? And so sometimes, like, you will go on unexpected pauses. Ooh, unexpected pauses, unexpected, like, you'll have unexpected roadblocks, and it'll be like, hold on, you can't go that way right now. You can't go through that right now. Give it a second, And so that sometimes happens in life. And so we just have to really just like be in surrender mode to that, because sometimes it ain't no way around that roadblock. You really just got to wait, you know? And so God knew that I was going to go through what I went through, in the days of like not recording. However, I did not know, but being able to like be at this place of like surrendering to God, like I found peace in it. And I had even thought about like yesterday, like, dang, like God, you need me to say anything to your people, you need me to record, and I just didn't feel anything in my spirit. And so I just want to speak to some of you that are like so like me. You're so on top of like, oh, I want to be consistent. Oh, I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to stay on top of it. I want to stay on top of it. You have to listen to your body. Like if your body is feeling rest, or if your body is feeling tired, then it's okay for you to rest. It's okay for you to get that physical rest. It's okay for you to take that nap. It's okay for you to like lay down and just like rest, whatever that rest look like for you, whether that's being on the phone, or some of you it may be watching a movie, because I know for me, like I'll watch a movie until I fall asleep, or whatever the case may be. Like it's okay for us to get that rest, because truthfully and honestly, whenever I am doing these videos, like I love y'all, no disrespect, but I'm not coming on here like just talking just to be talking. Like, no, I'm coming on here to be relatable. I'm coming on here to like speak to your spirit. I'm coming on here to like, yes, have a conversation with you, but at the same time, I'm being intentional with the conversation. Like anybody can have a conversation with you, but it's like there's got to be a purpose for the conversation. There had to be intentionality with the conversation. So whenever you come across my videos, whenever you're clicking on my videos and watching my videos, I don't ever want it to just be like, oh, I'm just watching this just to be watching it. Like, no, that's what TV is for. That's what movies are for. That's what Netflix and Paramount Plus and HBO Max is for. Like, no, like these videos, like I want them to really like minister to you. I want them to really like strike an area in you that needs your attention, or that needs sharpening, or that needs to be equipped, or that just needs a hug, or kiss on the cheek, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So whenever my body, like God has been teaching me, like it's okay for you to rest. Like you are not me. Like lay this down and I'll bring you back to it. So I don't know, that may be a word for some of you, because I literally was like, Lord, like as I get on here and I speak to your children, like whatever you need them to hear, like please speak through me so that they can receive it, you know? Because let's be honest, sometimes like, when you're not used to resting and God places you in a season of resting, like you ain't got no choice but to rest. It's a struggle. It's hard, and these are things that we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk about the things that are hard. We don't want to talk about the things that we struggle and have to die to ourselves on a daily to be able to walk into, to be able to step into, to be able to be obedient to, right? We want to talk about the sunshine, the peaches and cream, the rainbows, and excuse me, the unicorns, and although those are good things, but um let's also talk about like things that are like hard, Because if I don't know if you listened to like my last video, but like the things that are hard, like that's where we can relate. That's where we need to meet each other at. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at a place where like God was speaking to me. He was like, I need you to share the hard things. I need you to share your journey about the hard things. I need you to share your journey about the times where like you are literally struggling and playing tug of war with me, because that's where a lot of my people are. I hear you, Holy Spirit. I hear him even saying that's where a lot of my people are. That's where a lot of my children are. They're at that place of where you were when you were playing tug of war with me, and I'm trying to get them to let go of a thing, but they want to hold on to a thing, but they also want to walk with me at the same time, and that's impossible. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the warfare behind that. Let's talk about the pressure behind that. Let's talk about the frustration and irritation behind that. Like it's legit raggedy. It's legit like so irritating, right? But I want to encourage you and let you know that that very thing that God is telling you to let go of, he's going to replace it with better. Trust me, I am a witness to that. I am pure evidence of that. Everything that God tells us to let go of, he always replaces it with better. So you may think like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever had. This person, for some of you ladies, like this man has loved me in a place that I've never been loved before. But if God is telling you to let that man go, baby, that means that God finna do a thing. He finna bring you somebody that's going to be able to do that and more. Because sometimes people, sometimes you meet people and they just be they just be for a season. They coming to do one job and one job alone, and that be God exposing, giving you glimpses, I should say, of your husband. And you thinking that this is your husband, but it's not. It's just a glimpse of what you're going to receive from your husband. So go on and pivot to the next so you can receive your husband. My God, today. So it's like sometimes God will give us glimpses of what he really wants us to have in our future. But if we're not careful, we'll get comfortable with with the glimpse, my God, and we'll miss the whole package. No, I'm okay with the glimpse, but God want to give you the whole thing. He want to give you the full thing. He don't want to just give you a glimpse. He want to give you the full thing. Are you going to be willing to be removed from, walk away from the glimpse when he say next? Or are you going to stay in the glimpse because you ain't never had it before? Who am I talking to? That's so good. So we gotta still move even when God gives us glimpses. You gotta know the difference between a glimpse and the full package. How do you understand the difference with that? You stay having time with God. You stay having time with God and you stay asking him, Lord, what is this? Is this just a glimpse or is this a real thing? Can I get comfortable here, or you need me to like keep my things on because we about to go to the next place? But don't move out of fear. Don't have fear like, oh, I'm scared to get comfortable here, because God is not a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind, right? So you could trust God. That's why you have to understand God for his character, not for what he do, but for who he is, his character, right? Because what we fail to realize is that with God, baby, I can put all my eggs in his basket because he ain't gonna let me down. I can really kick my feet up and get comfortable with God because God is not like people. He's not like man. He's not gonna let me down. So don't have fear. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can get comfortable here and it's so easy to say this. It's easier said than done because it's possible, because we ain't never seen this place before. You've never seen this place before, right? As humans, God's seen it, but we've never seen it. But this is why I love God so much, because he has patience and understanding with us. Right? Like he don't have he don't hold us again. He don't hold anything that we experience against us. He don't, you make a mistake. He don't say, oh, okay, no, that's it. I'm going to choose somebody else. No, he loves you in that mistake. He come and see about you in that mistake. Because in that mistake, he teaches you. That way you don't make that mistake again. Now, if you make the mistake again after God done taught you, now it's on you. But that's what I love about our Father. He comforts us. He gives us hugs in areas that we need hugs in. And so, listen, I hope that blesses you. I just want to say, get comfortable with God. You can get comfortable with God. God moves in. God is uncomfortable, Oh, this is a word. God is uncomfortable because with humans, it's a difference between, like, when we get comfortable, we like to get settled, we like to not move. But God is uncomfortable because he has us do things that we've never done before. He has us go in places we've never been before. So what you have to understand is that with God, you have to accept uncomfortableness, but you can get comfortable with God because he's never going to let you down. He's never going to leave you nor forsake you. He's always going to be with you. If he placed you in a room, he ain't going to just leave you in that room. No, he's in there with you. But if he's silent, then that means that you have the answer in you. So now you have to sit with yourself and be like, okay, what has God given me? Sometimes you got to go back to the journal. Sometimes you got to go back to the sermons. Sometimes you got to, but the answer is in you. So don't mistake God's silence for absence. No, he's always with you. He's just silent because the answer is in you. Oof. I hope that bless y'all. That's it. I came to just drop that nugget. That's it. I love you. So I pray that this word blesses you. I pray that this word bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his grace and his face shine upon you. May he continue to grant you shalom, shalom, shalom. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Peace.